Hello, third graders. Today we are working on task 2.3, analysis. Today we're going to be using the same text that we've been working on, and our goal today is to create this task that will help us analyze our author Tarshish' use of language to help us see and understand the Peshtigo fire. Okay, we are going to be comparing Tarshish' use of language in this text with her language from the Boston Molasses Flood of 1919. And we're going to be making generalizations about her writing style. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about what does it mean to analyze Tarshish's use of language in the two texts. So let's break this down. First, I want you to think about what Tarshish does to help you see and better understand the fire. How does she build that image in your mind as you're reading her text? How does Tarshish incorporate figurative language and vivid sensory details and descriptions? We've talked about that in our writing before. You have used this in your writing. So today we're going to dig deeper in her writing and think about how she helps bring the fire to life. Okay, so for your task, I want you to identify the moments in the text where the author brings the fire to life. So you're going to reread the text, you're going to highlight the moments or the places that help you see and understand the Peshtigo fire. Look for places in the text that create a picture in your mind of the people and the places. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Tarshish and her writing ability. She weaves elements of a story, descriptive and sensory language, the figurative language, and the facts together. You've had a close look at the Boston Molasses Flood of 1919. Now you're going to be looking at the Blood Red Night. Okay, so we're going to see how she helps readers see and understand the Peshtigo fire. So it says, reread the text and highlight the moments that help you see and understand. Look for the places that create a picture in your mind. So make sure you're highlighting and you have looked for those places throughout the text. Okay, so if we skim through the very first few paragraphs of this text, we're going to notice a few different methods here. So if I'm looking at my text, I am looking at the third paragraph. I'm looking at line 14. And it says here, describing the land where her family lived, she wrote. The great dark trees of the big woods stood all around the house, and beyond them were other trees, and beyond them were more trees. As far as a man could go to the north in a day, or a week, or a whole month, there was nothing but woods. Here she has used quotations in her writing. She is quoting Laura Ingalls Wilder, the author of the Little House series. Okay, she is quoting from her passage. Now, if you go on down to line 20, we have, for centuries, those woods were mostly undisturbed by humans. The only sounds were those of nature. Now, this is where we're going to notice onomatopoeia. The chirps of birds, the growls of wild animals, and the soft whisper of leaves rustling in the wind. Okay, so those are a couple of methods that I have noticed, and maybe you have noticed others. So tomorrow we will continue this task, and I will see you then. Goodbye, third graders.